Hello, welcome to Pike Creek Farm and welcome to this week's menu planning. I'm liking this because it helps me really sit down and take a time to make a menu and then stick to it because I'm reporting back. And it's really using up things that I need to use up in the freezer and fresh, so it's a win-win for me, and I hope it is for you too. If this is your first time here, my name is Renee, and thank you so much for joining us. I live on almost 8 acres in the thumb of Michigan, and we have chickens and a garden and a little orchard and just, life here at Pike Creek Farm. I like to do videos on canning and vintage recipes and baking and cooking and just life here. So if this kind of stuff interests you, I would love to have you here. Thank you so much for stopping in, at least for today. So today I'm going to give my menu plan for this week, starting with today, and I got a couple of deals, so that's why that's kind of where I'm doing today's menu from. But here's last week's. My wonderful handwriting. I don't have good handwriting. Sunday, we did have the hams and potatoes. I did not roast carrots like I had thought. We had gravy. I had fresh lima beans from our garden, and I make Yorkshire puddings, and that was a huge meal and very good. But it was very rich, but it was good. And Monday, we had leftovers from that. Tuesday, I made a chicken and rice casserole, and I made 4 of them. I took one to my son's family. I took one to the family in town who had lost their 14-year-old daughter, and then to another family that just had a newborn baby. So it was like a production, foil pans and rice, and it went really well that way. It made me think I should do that and throw them in the freezer so that I have them. I can just take them out and cook them, put them in the oven. I should do that. Wednesday was my favorite meal of the week. It was a yummy one. We had venison backstraps that I marinated. We had sweet potatoes from my veggie box, fresh ones. We had Brussels sprouts, and we had a salad, a sliced tomato salad. So that was really good. Thursday did not go according to plan. I was going to do a ground venison rice bowls, and I didn't do that. I worked that day and it just wasn't in me, and I never took the meat out to thaw anyway. So I'm trying to remember what we did. We had Coney dogs is what, just something, neither one of us was real hungry, so we just did that. And then Friday, I had debated on making pizza, and then I worked that day too, and we were busy when I got home, so I just did hot dog, bacon, onion, green pepper that I sauteed up, and added a can of Aldi's baked beans, and I had a roll of biscuits that needed to be used up, so I took 3 of the biscuits. I think there was 5. I put biscuits on top that I cut up and baked it and put cheese, and that was a really good casserole. There's actually some left for lunch today. And yesterday I did follow the plan. I did make split pea soup, and I made homemade bread, and I made banana bread. And this was using my friendship starter. So it's very, it's not dry at all. So we had that. And for a change, I didn't make enough soup for an army. That's a miracle. There's enough for like a couple of lunches or to go with a sandwich. So perfect, just perfect. So now we're on to today and this coming week and what I'm gonna do. I had to go to the store earlier this week and get a few things, and they weren't all food things. It was like allergy pills and all that fun stuff. But I always check to see what's on sale. And we have a Myers near us, and they have a meat counter where the butchers make stuff, and they make chicken cordon bleu, which I like, but this was 1 pound, 17 ounces, and the original price was $8.18, and I got it for $2.04. $2.04 for, and look at how big these are. These will, I don't think Jim will eat a whole one, and I know I won't. So we'll have leftovers for another night or lunch or something, but this is for dinner tonight. And I'm gonna make him some mashed potatoes, just instant. The carrots that I didn't roast last week, I'm gonna make like honey glazed carrots. And my spaghetti squash, I'm gonna bake that, and I'll have that for lunches and stuff this week too. He won't touch it. He's not adventurous when it comes to that. Tomorrow, our son is gonna be here, and he likes venison burgers, so I'm cooking venison burgers and fries. And Tuesday will be leftover night, whether it's chicken cordon bleu, extra burgers, you know, the soup. It's going to be leftover night. Wednesday, I'm off work, and I'm going to do beef and broccoli. Rice bowls, we really like beef and broccoli, and I have broccoli that I froze this summer. I did not get a veggie box this week. It's coming to the end, and he was too busy. He said I'll have one this week. So I'm hoping to have more winter squash and pumpkin. Last week I roasted all that. I made a pumpkin pie. I labeled, let me show you what I... This is pumpkin, and this is enough pumpkin for one pie already. Isn't that pretty? And then this is squash. It's a combination of butternut and buttercup. And it's all roasted, seasoned, smashed, ready for Thanksgiving dinner. I have six packs of those, I believe. Of the squash. So I hope to get more this week. And I will roast it all. I'll package up the pumpkin and the squash. And then I found, I never even thought of doing this, but you take your guts and all that, and you can make stock, veggie stock, and you add anyway, I'm going to be canning pumpkin stock. I guess it's really good with rice and in soups, and so usually I give it to my chickens, and you know, they enjoy it, but if I can preserve it, I'm like all for that. So let me know if you've ever heard of it or if you've done it. This was from an extension office. It is an approved recipe, and I am so excited about it. That takes us up to Wednesday. Thursday and Friday I do work. Thursday I made homemade bread, and we're gonna have tomato soup and grilled cheese. It's so good on this bread I make from the Friendship starter. Here's the bread. There's 2 loaves of it. Oh, it smells so good. So I froze one of the loaves, and I'm gonna make some really nice grilled cheese sandwiches. Friday, my daughter's coming up. There's a big craft show in the area on Saturday, and there's a play we wanna go see Saturday night. So Friday, either we'll have tacos and refried beans, or we will get Chinese takeout. And Saturday, depending on what we do Friday, either we'll have tacos or we'll go out on Saturday night instead. So one night's gonna be out. We'd like to go do something fun, and one night's gonna be tacos. So that is the plan for this week. I should have leftovers, you know, for lunches. So I'm always flexible. If I have enough leftovers, I don't make the dinner I have planned for that night. I'll bump it to the next week. And if I'm not feeling good, or if I don't have if I just don't feel like making what's on that schedule, I always have something here I can make, like the hot dogs and beans. That doesn't mean I have to go out to a restaurant or get carry out. So when I got the chicken cordon bleu, I also picked up cranberries. I got 4 bags so far. I'll get some more. They were on sale. And I'd like to make cranberry juice. I kind of like to try making cranberry sauce, but my family likes the ocean spray jellied cranberry. So I don't know if it will taste the same, if they're going to look at me and not like that. I don't know, because they all like that. But I'm really debating on that. The other thing I'd like to do is make Christmas jam. I didn't make any last year, and I always enjoy that. And I do have strawberries froze that I can make the Christmas jam with. So that's one of my things I might be doing one of my days off. That is my plan for the week. I'm checking out the sale flyers for stocking up, because I need to get more pork butt. I need to have more pork canned. I have chicken in the breast in the freezer that I need to take out and thaw and can that up. My meat cabinet is looking light. There's still enough there, but not as much as I would like. I mean, we could go through it quickly. And it is so convenient. So I'm going to work on that, a plan of action for meat. Now that the garden is not there, I mean, that kind of stuff is in your face and you have to take care of it. I still have to process a whole bunch of tomatoes that are in the freezer, but that doesn't need to be today or tomorrow. That's why they're in the freezer. So that's my plan for this week for my menu. Let me know what you're having, or if you have any suggestions for me. Don't you get tired of the same old thing? So I'd love to get new ideas from everyone. So share away. Doing this keeps me from running to the store for things randomly. It keeps me on track with my budget. It keeps my pantry and freezer being rotated. And then I know what I need to stock up on, like the meat I need to do right now. I hope this helps you, and thank you for joining me. We'll see you next time at Pike Creek Farm.